Okay, everyone, I have some super exciting news. At least it is for me. We are proud to announce that we have made our upgrades to the, I think it's an 1858, 1860 fanning seed cleaner. That's the one thing the old timers were missing back then. They did not have their attachments for cleaning their worm castings. Silly guys. Anyway, we went ahead and decided we would make that tool, and took us a little while to hash out the details, but we lived through it, and now I'm going to be able to show you. We don't have any castings to run through it just yet. The ones we did use that were a little bit wet, but they worked wonderfully. This is a hopper up here. I'm not gonna probably load crazy amounts of castings in here to begin with, but the hopper does come with this. This is to slow down the amount of castings. I suppose you could say that. This was for seed and it would slow down the seed, but we're not using that. We just started with a small batch, poured it in the top, and then we found that if you crank the handle in the reverse direction, the cocoons actually stay more towards the center. You can see how that moves back and forth. Really get it going. It hops around real nice, so you actually get a back and forth and an upward and downward kind of a motion, which helps bounce those cocoons and castings around. Separated out beautifully. The larger debris and worms came down here onto the chute, and they fall into this tub. I'll go ahead and remove the tub. I just used some beehive frames here to hold that, and I'm going to show you. Here is how we remove the chute, and I can show you about what we did here. That's just to loosen this here, makes it a little bit easier to remove the chute, which is just a piece of sheet metal. That was the trough below. So this is, I think, the 1/4-inch screen that separates the cocoons and castings down into this. This one just came out of the track. I'll stick her back in there. When you loosen this, things they come out a lot easier. So we can remove this screen, and we can put different size screens, but what we found I think is working the best is this screen on top, and then to remove the worms and the larger debris, then the cocoons and castings fall down into this pan. This pan has an open front though, which then allows those castings and cocoons, do you see that lip right there? Okay, come out of the pan, and then they fall right onto the second screen, which is a screen that's about twice the size as the one that sifted out the cocoons and castings to begin with. This is a super fine casting screen. I mean, super fine. Maybe too fine. I need a little bit bigger, but they didn't have one, so this is what I'm going to do with for now. And as those super fines, they'll fall down through that crevice, crack, whatever you call it there, into a pan, which actually slides directly underneath. So that's super nice. So we have room for 2 pans. And then as you go on past, so the screen does go on past that opening, and you run into another sheet metal slide, where then behind, let's see, okay, there, they fall out and to the back of this machine. And when you get to the back of the machine, you have the room for another tray. So you can catch your cocoons back there. In the middle, you're going to catch your super fine castings, and out front, you're going to have your worms and your larger debris. So they can go back into your, I guess, your growers. Pick out your, so just shakes back and forth and up and down all at the same time when you really get to cranking it hard. So what I feel was that I wanted to sift out those super fine castings so that maybe there will be a percentage of the debris that's gone, making it a lot easier to sift out your cocoons if you want to replace those into your nursery, or if you're wanting to sell those. You want to get those out of your castings. Otherwise, you'll have to let them grow and wait for a while to get them sorted out. But pull them out before they become breeding age and reload your castings with more cocoons. So stay tuned, everyone. This is really exciting. I can't wait to run it, but we're going to move it out of here and into a different location where I got a lot more room to work. This was a nightmare trying to do all this in a confined place here, but I'm short on time and got a million things going on. But I wanted to let you know that I am continuously working to improve the microbial farm and what we're going to need in order to be successful. So you guys keep cheering me on. Let me know you're here hanging out with me today, and make yourself a permanent presence here at the Carbon Flip. You can turn off the notifications because you're going to get tired of seeing as many videos as I upload. There will be many. There is so much to be learned. And if you would please comment and give me some advice on some things. I'm working super hard to come up with the answers to all of this. It is extremely new, and in order for us to be successful, I believe we're going to have to everybody work together on this and share our knowledge to get back so that we can farm in the future. Okay, guys, stay tuned.